There is no such thing as a stupid, dumb, awkward, inappropriate question, other than the one you don't ask. Because anything you ask, there will be 50 other people in the room going, oh, yeah, that affects me, but I was afraid to ask it. And 50 other people going, wow, I didn't even think about that, but that's a great solution. So that's the key to successful. I'll tell you up front what the answer to the question is. The answer to the question is asking questions, not stopping. Keep asking questions of all the experts and all the other caregivers. Don't let anybody ever stop you from asking questions. And so I won't. Who's got the first question? Because if I don't see any questions, I'm going to go to the most scared looking person in the room.
Is there a time when it's too late to get long-term insurance?
When I first got long-term care insurance, I purchased it for myself. I was 24 years old. Because the earlier in life that you get your premiums, I only pay $125 a month for my long-term care insurance. If my dad wanted to buy the exact same policy I had, he'd be $2,400 a month. Don't be scared of the words long-term care. Don't be avoiding us. There are a lot of great things, and the number one comment we get from people who place with us or decide to move in on their own is, I wish I had done this sooner. It's the number one thing that we hear from families and residents themselves. There are some intimate things that, maybe bathing is something that the spouse is not willing to relinquish control over, or laundry, or whatever that is. We take from you what you're willing to partner with us on, and we give back to you what you want to keep.
You hear with your brain. So if you are having problems hearing on the phone, I have the perfect thing for you. It not only captions, meaning that what the person is saying to you comes across the screen, it also has an answering machine that is built in, and when someone leaves you a message, you can read it. And it will store the conversation on the machine. So say you were gone for the day and somebody else picked up the phone, answered it, you get back home and, oh, there were no calls. Well, on this machine, you can go back and you can see if there was a call or not, and if there were any messages. So you can pull up old conversations. As you'll find, more and more people are having hearing loss at earlier and earlier ages. And I really feel sorry for the youngins that listen to all this loud music on headphones, because they're not going to hear anything.
The thing that they never understand is we were all youngins once too.
Well, this is true.
If you get a doctor's note, an audiologist's note, or the primary's note that your loved one has a hearing issue, there's no cost.
Exactly. The phone doesn't cost anything. It's yours to keep as long as you want it.
Our mission is to help people age in place with independence and dignity. So we're trying to help people stay at wherever home is, we're trying to help you stay there, our program. So if you need a meal, you need somebody to help caregiving, you need somebody to help with housekeeping, things of that nature. We have agencies that we fund that do that, and so we put you in touch with them. If you need respite services or adult daycare services, we don't do that, but we would put you in touch with the agencies that win our contracts by bid, and that we monitor regularly to make sure those services are provided to the best ability to care for your loved ones.
So many people think the referral needs to come from the doctor, and hospices, of course, look to the doctor for that recommendation. But even doctors are hesitant in referring to hospice because we can try one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. So a big part of my education in the community is to empower families. Yes, you can make the call. And then the admission nurse will come and assess and will determine whether the loved one is appropriate for hospice care, because Medicare oversees hospice benefits. They determine what is the criteria each patient needs to meet in order to come on to hospice. And so with every disease state, it's a little bit different. But families can ask for that referral and begin the whole process.
Plan and start having the conversations that aren't fun to have. I've done hospice. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about funeral plans. I don't want to talk about it, but I have to. I mean, you just to have the conversations and just have them bit by bit, instead of when you become completely stressed after having a stroke that has completely disabled you, and now your family members don't know what you want. You can't tell them what you want.
So a couple of things that I would like for you to take home today. Number one, we need to talk about it. We need to educate and learn more and more about it. And we have to advocate. If there's something I want to say and echo what everybody has said before, is you have to advocate for your loved one. You have to, what is it? Don't mess with me. I'm a fearless kid. Don't mess with me. Because this is also a marathon. Don't mess with me. This is a marathon. Alzheimer's and related dementias can be with you for 3 to 20 years. So this is a long marathon to take care of a loved one in that condition.
We focus on World War II, Korea, Vietnam veterans or widows of veterans that served not necessarily in combat or been shot at, but served during those wartime periods. And now years later, for whatever reason, they've reached that point in life where they need what the VA calls assistance with some activities of ordinary daily living, which is why you might be assisting the widow or your father or brother that might have served in that period. So again, we don't work for the VA, we're not paid by the VA, but we are a good resource for when you have questions, as that gentleman in the back did, about why am I not getting this and that. We can certainly try to at least point you in the right direction and tell you what's in the realm of the possible and how to get it done.
You got this bucket of money over here. It's the investment in your house. It's your money, right? You put it there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let you take some of that money out of the bucket and bring it over here and use it for healthcare costs, in-home care, whatever you need it for, okay? As long as you live in that house that's covered by this bucket of money over here.